soon as the requirement engineer finished his work, the project manager is able to have a look what he has done. In our example, he sees requirements within the requirements tracker, and he also sees some comments, a mock-up of the logon screen for the new functionality. The project manager now is able to jump into the task tracker and define new tasks for the developers. Within this task, the project manager is now adding all the necessary information to fulfill this task. He's adding a new team member to the task, Dave Developer, who's going to implement the functionality. He's now adding additional information by associating some artifacts which were developed before. This is a nice feature to give additional information to your stakeholders. You can choose from history, from search, or from URL. I'm going to choose history now because I know we worked on the requirements and we worked on a requirements document. I add these two artifacts and save the associations. This means Dave Developer has now directly access to the document which describes the functionality and the requirement which is also describing the functionality in detail. By clicking on that link, you are directly routed, for example, to the requirement with a mock-up screen, or you are directly routed to the requirement document, the customer made. And also here, the developer is able to open up this document and read what requirements were defined by the customer. Usually, the developer is working in his IDE. In our example, you see the NetBeans IDE, where we got a directly connection to our codeBeamer server via a NetBeans plugin module. In this part of the plugin module, you see our projects available on the codeBeamer server. Here, Dave Developer also finds his trackers, his tracker reports, discussion forums, builds, and shared documents. In our interest, we get our task tracker. Dave Developer double-clicks on task. You see his complete tasks he has to fulfill. Some of them are already closed, some are still new. Dave is now doing some slightly changes inside the source code. I'm just doing here some changes on the comment. This might be enough for us. I'm going to save the source code file, and I commit it to the server. Now I'm being asked for which task I do the commit. So I get an SVM loop and a connection between the task and the source code directly that you might find your specific task related to which source code again and again. You are also able to commit message. And the commit is, if we now switch back to the web view of codeBeamer, should directly see the source code commit. We click on that one, see the source code commit, can check that one. We jump into the source code area of codeBeamer. And we see our last change and also the diff to the version before. Now we went through our small software development process, and there are probably much more capabilities which might be interested for you to be shown. The next step would be, for example, to show you the build mechanism inside codeBeamer and all the stuff. But this is part of another demo. So thanks a lot for your interest. Bye bye. See you soon.